Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Is Bill behind Sugar's captivity release vengeance plot gone wrong? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that the show has an intriguing occasion to consolidate the rearmost plot girding Sheila Carter and her lookalike, Sugar aka Janet Weber. Grounded on Deacon Sharp's online digging, he knows Sugar got out of captivity beforehand for good jest. Still, we've to consider if perhaps someone was working behind the scenes in Sugar's favor. What if notoriety arranged for Sugar to get out of captivity so that she could do her worst to Sheila? Still, maybe we should consider Bill Spencer as the top suspect for setting a terrible plan in stir if that's the case. After all, B&B suckers know it's Bill's fault that Sheila is sitting behind bars right now. Still, Sheila would face justice if Bill had just let John Finnegan and Steffy Forrester swear as planned. Alas, Bill tried to take Sheila down on worse charges through that muffed FBI operation, which eventually led to Sheila getting off the hook. What if Bill decided to amend that with a revengeful scheme that was a little outside the box? Bill has surely been known to throw backhanders around, so he might put Plutocrat in the right hands to ensure Sugar's release. Perhaps Bill bet on Sugar being angry enough to wipe Sheila off the chart for good. Of course, Sugar is just as dangerous as Sheila is, so the plan could gone horribly wrong. Bill no way would wanted Sugar to barge in Steffi's home and plot against her like that. Nonetheless, this could be a situation where Sugar went guileful and decided Sheila's demise wasn't good enough. Sugar putatively wanted to frame Sheila for barring Steffy and force her to spoilage in a jail cell, but Steffy took Sugar down first. In other words, Bill may not have anticipated that Sugar would take Sheila's place and launch all that Precipice House chaos. There's no denying that having Bill be the architect of Sugar's captivity release would be quite the twist. Our prognostications point to some marvels and shakeups as this plot continues, so stay tuned. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Bill has some intriguing material coming up, so we'll bring you updates on any big news that might be brewing. Cleric and Finn get a break, Steffy furious with Finn. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Monday, April 29th indicate that thanks to the homeless man, Tom, Deacon Sharp and John Finnegan have a lead on Sheila Carter. What will they find when they go looking for her? Sheila Carter was attacked that night thanks to Tom, Finn and Deacon know that Sheila was attacked that night. She was apparently killed by Steffy Forrester. Sheila got a communication from Sugar to meet her that night and she reluctantly went believing that effects would be okay. Still, Sheila was detracted after her fight with Steffy before and was in unbelief that Finn would not support her when she was minding her own business and staying out of their lives. The last straw was when Deacon told her that he wasn't ready to marry her because of Hope Logan's expostulations to them being together. B&B spoilers: Tom heard the fight but stayed out of it. Tom was the only person to offer Deacon any information and he said he heard the fight after Sheila entered that structure but he no way saw her again. Now that Cleric knows Sugar is dead, he assumes that Sheila may still be in there. Sheila could be oppressively injured or indeed dead. Cleric has to get to her to find out that verity. Of course, Finn's instincts as a croaker will push him to help Deacon search in case Sheila is alive. Will Deacon and Finn find Sheila and manage to bring her home? Is this an alternate chance for Finn to get to know his mama and for them to have a lasting relationship now that she has nearly failed formally again? Steffy Forrester will be furious. Steffy asked Finn what was going on and offered to hear to his enterprises before he went back to Deacon's house. As a matter of fact, Steffy has no idea that Deacon textbook Finn again or that they were going to try to find Sheila. Steffy wants Finn to let sleeping tykes lie and leave Sheila in her grave. Once Sheila is set up, Steffy is certain to be furious with Cleric and Finn for going out and laboriously looking for her. It might be different if Sheila had come back on her own, but did they to search for her? Steffy blames Cleric for all of this, but can her marriage survive a living, breathing Sheila formerly again? Sheila Carter set up near death? Twisted Sugar saga unfolds. Bold and the Beautiful takes an unanticipated turn as Deacon Sharp spills the verity to Finn about Janet Weber. In the forthcoming occasion, Deacon attempts to move Finn about the 10 toes he saw on the crematorium cadaver, leaving Finn skeptical. Steffy Forrester, who despises Sheila Carter for her once conduct, wishes for the rumors to cease, hoping Sheila is truly dead. Bold and the beautiful Sheila Carter returns? Still, Deacon tells Finn an uncanny tale of sugar, Sheila, plastic surgery, and vengeance, leaving observers wondering about Sheila's fate. Is Sheila alive or dead, on the run or caching? The quest for Sheila begins as Deacon and Finn start their hunt at a homeless hutment on the CBS cleaner pieces. As the drama unfolds, observers question whether Sheila was forced to flee due to Sugar's pitfalls or if she's cashing out in luxury or in dire conditions. The plot hints at a possible redemption for Sheila after her traumatic fire, which could potentially affect Finn and Steffy's relationship. The suspension continues as the Bold and the Beautiful dives deeper into Sheila Carter's mysterious exposure. Sheila set up starving and near death? April 25, 2024. Maggie Larkin. Sheila Carter. Bold and the Beautiful suggested that Sheila Carter could be in peril when her bereft swain mentioned this possibility on the CBS cleaner this week. So, the possibility that his gal is still alive now festers within Deacon Sharp. But he soon finds he has another taker of his proposition. Finn buys into this undead train of study as the week goes on. Also, the good Croaker joins this hunt for the woman who gave birth to him. Bold and the Beautiful. Sheila Carter locked up alone? Deacon Sharp bothered about Sheila Carter once he realized she could be alive. Now that he knows about her history with Sugar, there's good reason to be scarified. He saw the textbook dispatches between his gal and Sugar, indicating Sheila wanted nothing to do with her archenemy. So, this week on Bold and the Beautiful, the grieving swain thinks that Sugar did commodity against Sheila Carter's will. So, with Sugar dead and the crazy Sheila Carter missing, he assumes the nine-toed interpretation of this lady is held and turned somewhere. However, she'd have likely reached out to Deacon by now, if not. Besides, if he allowed. She faded and was now hiding, this would mean she abandoned him. So, that's presumably not what he'd like to imagine as the ending for his formerly gemstone-solid relationship. Cleric hammers at home for Finn. While Finn makes it clear to his mama's frazzled swain that he's done with the Sheila is alive Bologna, he still comes when Deacon beckons him to the eatery. So, it looks like John Finnegan continues to hold on to the possibility that his mama is alive. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest that despite Finn abusing Cleric for believing Sheila is alive, he eventually buys into this latterly this week. Also, the two take off with a picture of the nine-toed woman and show it among LA's homeless population. They get a mega hit latterly this week, as a homeless man seems to fate Sheila's face. So, their trip begins and likely brings them to some dark places. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Where is Sheila? Not a regard of a live Sheila Carter has shown up on the screen since the pecking death. But it looks like the grieving swain's sighting of the 10 toes starts them on the quest for Sheila. So, if Sugar had her tied up, locked her in a pen, or bolted her down in a dark basement, Sheila is likely in bad shape. Under the proposition that Sugar abducted her and kept her interned, this could mean Sheila's been without food or water for days. That's if Sugar worked alone. And the dead woman was the only bone. Who knew where she was?